Hello friend, welcome again to Zuzucorn's Expert Summoner Progression Guide, where I offer you a recommended boss and gear progression, so that you can have a smooth journey of your own. I'm Zuzucorn and I aim to entertain you, encourage you and offer you a place to call home. So subscribe now and join the Zuzucorn family. Last time, we took down Plantera and Golem, and farmed the Martian invasion for the Xeno staff as well, which was pretty easy from the safety of our new farm. Today, we will tie up a lot more loose ends and finally prepare to take on the Daytime Empress. The first thing I want to settle is the Ankh shield. Through our journey, we actually managed to get most of what we need already. All we are missing now are the vitamins and the trifold map. If you need info on farming the Ankh shield, check out the Terraria wiki page in the description below. I won't bore you with it. For us, trifold maps are from the giant bats, while vitamins are from the floaty gross, which is much rarer compared to the corruption counterpart, the corruptor. Luckily, we should be able to get both in the underground crimson here. Nice, there's the trifold map. Now all we need is the vitamins. So I've been AFK with the Xeno staff out and well, we managed to get one. That's pretty handy. Now we can finally craft the Ankh shield. Crafting it takes a lot of resources, so just refer to the wiki page if you're unsure. Well, with the Ankh charm and our obsidian shield, we finally can craft the Ankh shield. This accessory protects you from almost every debuff and also gives you knockback resistance. It's a really nice one to have. The next thing I want to do is to finally get our summoner emblem. The wall of flesh is probably a pushover by now, so it's all down to luck. Killing it should be easy with no problems at all. Well, that took like 6 tries. Let's reforge it. For the Empress of Light, we have to focus on survivability and damage, so I'll start getting menacing on all our accessories. I'll show you what loadout I use later. And look how many warding modifiers we're getting. That's both good luck and bad luck at the same time. There, finally. I had to go farm a little more money, but oh well. So for now, our accessories look a little like this. I'll be getting the Fishron wings and the necromantic scroll, so there'll be some changes later. Well, here we are facing Duke Fishron. My arena is just 2 rows of platforms, one on the surface and one in the sky. I'll be using the Xeno staff, which should be better during his 3rd phase. So buff up and fish with the truffle worm to summon him. Now, for the first phase, he will dash 5 times, then follow up firstly with the bubble attack. If you have the Master Ninja gear, you can usually stay ahead of him. The Shield of Cthulhu is good as well, but it's a lot harder to avoid him. The shield actually lets you avoid him by dashing into him, but it's a little difficult to do. I prefer the Master Ninja gear, but it's really up to you. After his next 5 dashes, he will summon Sharknadoes, which will obstruct the arena and shoot sharks at you. Just take note of where it lands and fly up to avoid them. If the Sharknado lands below, you should be relatively safe. After that, his pattern just repeats. 5 dashes, bubbles, 5 dashes and Sharknadoes. At half health, Duke Fishron transforms into his 2nd phase. His dashes are now much longer, but he only does it 3 times now. After the first 3, he will do a somersault and release bubbles at the same time. After the next 3 dashes, he will summon a homing Sharknado at you. This one only triggers after it hits you, so try to lead it to either the right corner or the left corner. The same rule applies, just stay as far as you can from the Sharknadoes and just consciously keep them in mind. In the 3rd phase, things get real. He will disappear and teleport to you. He always goes into the pattern of 1 dash, then 2 dashes, then 3 dashes, and then he'll repeat. I've learned that one way to avoid it is to fly upwards, then dash away from him. Or you can free fall and dash towards him to avoid the dashes. It's a little wonky to explain, but just make sure you always know how many dashes he's going to do. Then use your own dashes to juke him in the smartest way possible. Well, Duke Fishron is a hard boss, so don't get discouraged. He's optional, but I'm doing this for the Fishron wings, which have a 10% drop in expert mode. I'm getting these specifically for the Daytime Empress fight, so you can skip it if you want. Well, I don't really want to show you how much I grinded, but I've got more than 5 platinum now from selling all his drops. So yeah, that really took a while. It's worth it though. Fishron wings are one of the strongest wings in the game, so I really like them. They are fast and have high ascending speeds, which is really important. Well, I wanted menacing on them, but with our luck, all 5 platinums gone, and still no menacing. Back to farming the destroyer, I guess. Well, this is fine, I guess. It's pretty easy, but I kind of want to get on with the video and boss fights, so let's just skip ahead. There we go, finally! Menacing Fishron wings. Now we're ready for the Empress of Light at night. Prismatic lace wings are pretty common, so it's not so bad. Sanguine bats are also your best bet for this fight. For the nighttime fight, the Xeno staff will work fine as well. I recommend using the hollowed armor because the holy protection ability will save you a lot. Buff up and kill the prismatic lacewing to summon her. Now this fight seems complicated, but it's a lot simpler than it looks. After this homing attack, she will always dash to you, so just fly upwards to avoid both. After that, she will use one of 2 attacks. She's using the Sun Dance now, which you just have to stay away from. After that, she will do one more dash, so fly up or down to avoid it. Next will be the Everlasting Rainbow, and then that same homing attack plus a dash. Her attacks always follow the same pattern. I messed up there, but the hollowed armor protected me. That's why it's so good. Now after the Sun Dance, the other attack would be this Swat Attack. It looks intimidating, but just go in a circle motion. That will be followed by a dash, then the entire cycle repeats. She'll do an Everlasting Rainbow and the homing attack again. This time she'll be doing the Sun Dance. Yep, same patterns. Now my arena isn't ideal. You should have about 3 rows of platforms with an open top. I have asphalt cause I tried it out, but I think the real way of dodging is much better and easier. I'll be honest, this fight is going to take a while, so I'll just skip ahead. The first phase isn't too difficult once you've got the pattern down. Now, the second phase is actually pretty difficult. There are 3 distinct patterns. First, there will be this style of swords. If you fly close to the middle where they all converge, it's not too difficult to dodge. After that, it's similar to the first phase. However, immediately after, she will use the second version of a sword attack. This one is dodged by moving very slightly in a circle. Take note of this. Right after, she will do her homing attack, followed immediately by a Sun Dance. So the moment you see her shoot the homing missiles, free fall to get out of range. This is really important, especially for the day fight. My night fight is a lot more sloppy since I'm not that used to it. However, the fight at night won't one-shot you, so it's a bit more forgiving. After that, she will do a fast-moving homing bolt, followed by the start all over again. And with that, the cycle repeats. So try going for the middle. Then she will do her beams and a dash. Then the swords that need minor movement. Followed by the beams and the Sun Dance. Honestly, with the hollowed armor, the Brain of Confusion and the Master Ninja gear, you have quite a lot of free hits. Well, eventually the Empress of Light will fall. It will take you a few tries. It's not easy. However, in Expert mode, we can get one of the most game-changing accessories. We didn't get the Kaleidoscope from this one, but it's fine. The Soaring Insignia is an accessory that will enable infinite flight. Coupled with the Fishron wings, will be very speedy, which will help a lot in the daytime fight. Our last bit of preparation involves the Pumpkin Moon, which is summoned using a Pumpkin Moon medallion. Those are crafted with ectoplasm, hollowed bars and pumpkins. The main thing that we want are 2 necromantic scrolls, which are from the morning woods. My focus will be those, and if we get a dark harvest from the pumpkin, it would be nice too. It's a huge whip upgrade. I'll be using deadly spheres to progress the invasion, but once morning woods come, we will switch to the Xeno Staff. The Xeno Staff will make quick work of it. I can't really say how to dodge one, just move slightly to avoid its attacks. Oh my god, we got one on our first kill. Whoa, that was lucky. Oh, pumpkins are here already. I replaced my boots with the Soaring Insignia, so we can freely fly around to juke the pumpkin. He has similar AI to the Skeletron, so just do your best to avoid his arms. Well, we didn't get anything much here, but like I said, our focus was the morning woods. Well, yeah, Pumpkins are a pain. Well, with that over, let's take a look at our loot. We managed to get both the necromantic scrolls that we needed, so that's good. We even got the pet, so that's nice as well. The spooky twig is for crafting wings, but with the Fishron wings, we don't need it. Oh, we got the mount as well, which allows infinite flight, but we don't need that. Okay, whoa, we got a dark harvest. What the heck? I didn't even realize. Wow. Well, can't complain with that. That's crazy though. Can't believe we got everything we needed from one invasion. The necromantic scroll gives you a minion slot and increases minion damage. However, combining it with the Hercules beetle from the Witch Doctor gives you the Papyrus Scarab, which gives you a minion slot and 15% more damage, along with more knockback. The good thing is, both scrolls stack. However, we don't have enough slots for both, so the Papyrus Scarab will have to do for the Empress fight. I managed to get the bulky modifier on the Dark Harvest, which is my preferred modifier for whips, because it gives a balance of both range and damage. Well, we are now well prepared for the daytime Empress fight for the Terra Prisma. That will be a challenging fight, and it will require many attempts. Well, that episode will be out really soon, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon too, so you won't miss it when we finally obtain the Terra Prisma. This has been Zuzucorn Games. Have a nice day, and have a great week ahead. Bye bye!